Okay, so let me take my attendance first. Okay. Okay, so can you all see my screen?
Yes, please. I can see
Okay,
it.
okay. So we can start.
Yes, please. I can see it.
Okay, okay,
So I'm
that's good.
going to do 9 times 18. 82.
Now we've
And
done the
rest.
previous class, so it's still there. I've not erased it. Okay. This is what we did last time. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I believe when I give you a question like 1.2 times 1.2, you can solve that for me, right? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying that when I give you a question like 1.2 times 1.2, you can solve it, right?
It's simple. It's simple. You can see.
It's simple. Okay.
You can see.
Okay, so now you have the answer is what? 2.4. Okay, so this is what I gave you here. So okay, so this is what I gave out. Okay, so if you have something like 1.2 times 1.2, now I just want to recap what we did last time. So with this, what I said is you have to forget about, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to forget about your decimal point. Okay, so you treat, now you can see that this one is your reference point that you can pick will be 10. Okay, so you have this. Now this is more than your reference number, so 2 will be up. 2 will be up. Okay, this is what we did. So now when you have you do your crossway, it will be the same. Okay, so once you have the subtract, this is 10, right? So 10 times 10 will give you 100. So you have 100 here. Then you multiply this, okay, which will give you 4. So plus 4. Okay, so hello, yeah, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, so you just add this one up.
you got the 100, I didn't get that part.
You said?
The place where you got the 100, I didn't hear that part.
Now, when you... Oh, sorry.
Actually, you spell it all.
Sorry, okay.
If I start running off, nothing will happen.
Now we have here, so you add, this is what we have here, okay,
2 plus 12.
2 plus 12, yeah. So now you have 2 plus 4 adding to this, okay. So you add your 2 plus your 12, which will give you what, 14, right? Right? So your 0 will come. Okay, then you have to multiply the top, which is also what, 4 plus 4. Okay, so your answer will be 4, 4, 1. Okay, now you look at what is the decimal point do you have? Who can tell me? We are having... Hello? What decimal point are we having? Is it 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, so 2. So once... Hello, please mute your microphone, okay? So you stand here and move to 1, 2. So your dot will be here. So the answer will be what? 1 point what? 44. 1.44. Okay, so this is what we did. So I believe all of you can do this. So let's move on. Let's move on. You are giving us feedback. Please mute your microphone. All of you. Mute your microphone. Okay. Okay, so now let's continue. So now we have another question. So this is the topic that we will add it to what we are doing, okay? So this one is what, beating the system. Okay, so beating the system. So I have a question for you here, which is 8 times 79. Now if you want to use the normal way, it will be difficult to solve this question. Let's see if you are going to use you can say 8 is closer to 10, right? Hello? Who is giving us this feedback? Please. Ejo, you are giving us feedback. Please mute your microphone. If you know you have a background noise, just mute it, okay, so that you don't give us feedback here. Okay, so now when you check this, we have 8 times 79. Now one thing you have to know is 8 times 79. If I want a reference number, you can see that 8 is closer to 10. Okay, now 79 is also closer to what? 100. But if I'm going to use 10, I will suffer because of the number here is huge. Ejo, please, you have to mute your mic. Once I have done that, don't unmute it, okay? You have a background noise, that's why I did that, so mute it. So now you can see that here I'm having 10, here I'm having 100, but if I want to use 100 to solve this as my reference number, I'll suffer because of this number is small, so the difference is too high for me. If I want to use 10, you can see that it's the same way. This is huge and this is small, so in other way we need to think in terms of that. But you remember that if I write 8.0 and then 8, are they the same? 8.0 and 8, are they the same? Who can answer me? Are they the same?
Yes.
They are the same. Who else?
Yes.
They are the same. Okay. So now,
Sir, please, yes, they are the same.
Okay. Okay. So, the value is the same. 8 and 8, the value is, but the difference is the decimal point. So this 8.0 is having 1 decimal point, but the value is the same. Okay. So I can turn my this one to 8.0. Okay. So always what we are doing, always we want the easy way out. So any principle that you learn, you can borrow it somewhere. Okay. So if I write 8.0 now, I can decide to forget about the points, okay, and treat them as what? 80 and what? 79. So now if I want to use the reference number, I can decide to take what? 10, 100. Now I have 50 and what? 100. But it's easy to work with 100 than what? 50. So I will pick my reference number as what? I'll pick my reference number as 100. Now what we are doing is I'll just forget about the point, so I'm treating it as what? 80. So now 80 is what? Less than. Okay, so here it will go by what? 20, right? So minus what? 20. Okay, then here will be what? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? 79.
20 minus 21.
Minus 21. Okay, so I have here minus 21 here. Okay, so now we can do your cross way. Anyhow you do it, it should give you the same answer. So if I subtract this from this, what will be the answer? 20 from this. You can subtract 2 from the 7. 2 from 7 will be what? Or you can decide to go by this 21 from 80. Anyhow you want to go. What? 59. Okay, so times your, I believe you know, times your 100, which will give you what? 00, right? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to multiply this 20 by what? 21. Easy way out. Who can tell me? Easy way out. Who can tell me? If I have 20 times this, who can tell me? Easy way out. Just think. Just think. Who can think here?
You forget about the zero of
Okay,
20.
okay, forget about 0. 2 times 21 is what?
42.
What? 42.
Sir, please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So we have what? 42 here, right?
Yes.
But it will be positive, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then you add your 0, right?
Yes.
Alright, okay. So let me clean here and write it correctly. So I'll have 4 2 0, right? So now you add the 2, add them and see. So this plus this is what? 0, right? This plus this is what? 2. Now 9 plus 4, 13, which is what? 3. Remember 1 plus this is what? 6. Okay, so now we've gotten this as what? 6,220. But then we are not done. Remember, what decimal point are we having? 1. So we have to do that. So you stand here and move 1 decimal. So now the answer will be what? 6 3 2 point what? 0. Okay, so this is the answer when we multiply this by this. Okay, now you can decide to check your answer to see whether we are correct or wrong. Okay, so now I have 8 and 9. 8 and 9. When you see 9, you say we can cancel what? Cancel 9 from your answer. So I can cancel this 9. Then I'm having what? 8 times what? 7. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah.
We want to check our answer. We want to see whether we are correct. Okay, so now here too I'll check 6 plus 3 is 9, so I can cancel these 2 out, right? So now here I'm having 2 here, so I want to see from here. So 8 times 7 is what? 8 times 7, who can tell me? 8 times 7. Hey, you didn't learn the multiplication table I gave you. 8 times 7. 56. So 5 6. So if you find the, let's find this, and what will we get? The substitute of this will be what? When you add this
11.
to 11, and then when you add 11 again, what will you get?
3.
No, when you add 11, 2. So it means that we are what? We are correct. It means that 8 times 79 is what? 632. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you realize there are so many ways in getting your answer from the previous. So now if I have here 9 times 82, you should follow the same concept that you've done. So you just bring your point and then you lower it to 90, which will make your work easy for you. Okay, so I believe you can try some of these things, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so kindly write them down. Kindly do that. Write them down.
Hey, you Edward, don't you hear me? You will spoil the vacuum cleaner. And you will stop it. Oh, that's what not. Sir,
Yeah.
please, the former one we did before doing this, and I wasn't that writing it.
Which former one?
The one that we did for this one.
You write this one when we are done, okay? Okay.
And I'll write that one.
Yeah. When we are done with the class, I will let you write it. Okay. Are you done?
No.
Hurry up, okay?
No, sir.
Hurry up. We have a lot today, so yesterday we couldn't come, so I want to add also. Hurry up.
This is not all of them, that I can.
You can see which one can't you see?
The one on top of all of the work.
The one on top of what? Yeah.
The one on top of the first one.
Which first one?
Yeah, the one that you are marked on.
This one? Or this?
The one that one.
No, this one you don't need to write it. I will just show you some example, okay? Like we were looking for the reference number, and I was saying that either 50 or 100, but it's easy to work with 100 than 50. Okay, so this one you don't need to write it. Okay.
Sir, please, I'm back.
Okay, so let's wait for the rest. Let's wait for them. Make sure you write these questions down and try it yourself. So if you are done, try this problem for yourself. So write this down. Okay, 9 times 82. So you try it yourself using the same thing that you've done. So write this one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So write them down. Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Sir,
Yeah.
the 8 and 7 ring. There's a lot of space.
Yeah. You can bring it here. Okay. You can let it come closer. Okay. Because we are just testing our answer. It's not part of the question. It ends here. So this side, I was just see that the answer that we got here, if it's correct. Okay. So that's what I did here.
So I shouldn't write it.
You can write it. You can just check in your answer. So now our answer here, we said that anytime you see 9, you cancel it out. So I'll cancel this out. Then I got only the 8 and what 7, and I multiply. I had this, and then I'll add this substitute 5 and this. I got this and this and this. We got this, and here 6 and then 3 will give us 9. So we cancel that out and we got 2. So that is what we did. So it's something that when we are done, yeah, you can write, or if not, you can leave it. Okay, but you already know how to check your answer. So yeah, so that is it. We just check the answer. So
Sir,
yeah.
I'm done.
So
I'm not done. I'm on the one that you said we should step faster.
okay. So try yourself. So all of you write them down. Yeah, are you done?
No.
So are you all done now?
No, I'm almost done. Yes, sir.
Okay, so hurry up. Yeah, are you done now?
Yeah, please, when I'm done, I'll tell you.
Hey, you are wasting time. Where have you gotten to?
77. I'm on each.
Hurry
On
up.
the last one. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. So now let's continue. So now we move on to our topic. So now this topic is multiplication using two reference number. So far you already know how to use.
We have to write this one.
Yeah, that is the topic, but wait. Okay, you can write them down. While I'm explaining, you can write them down. So now multiplication using two reference number. Now you already know how to use one reference number, not two reference number. So I'm going to solve this question. Now you can see that if you want to use one reference number to solve this question, you will suffer, because now 8 is closer to 10, so we can pick 10 as a reference number. What about 37? Is too far from 10.
We write them later.
What? Yeah, just write the topic, multiplications using two reference number, and then you write this. Okay, if you have time, you can write this one and try yourself once you are done with the example. So now I'm going to solve this question using two reference number. So I have 8 times 37. Okay, so after this, any number that you'll be given, you should be able to solve it. Okay, any number you should be able to. Yeah, write the topic and write this. Okay, once you are done, you can just watch it. When we are done, I will let you write this one. So now I have this. So if I want to pick, I will pick the first reference number, because this one is closer to 10. So I'll pick my 10 as my reference number. So here I'll have 10. Now I need another reference number for this. Now you can see that 37 is closer to 40, right? So I can pick 40 as my reference number. So what I will do is I will do 4 times 4. So which means that 10 times 4 will give me what? 40. And here this one is also 10. So you solve the 2. Okay, I don't need to write it again. So I'm using 4, because I know that 10 times this will give me this. Okay, so now let's treat the first thing as we already know. So you ask yourself, how many times? Now 8 is less than what? 10 or 2. Okay, so here will be minus 2. Okay, which means that 2 minus 10 will give us 8. And then here will also be what? 40. So this one will be what? Minus 3. Do you understand? The 37 is 40. So minus 3. So now we have this. The next thing is we will pick this number. Okay, the one that goes with 2, because our main reference number is what? Is the 4. Is the 10. 10 is our main reference number, and then we added this, okay, as our second reference number. So now I'll multiply 2 times 4, which will give me 8. So in circle, I'll write minus 8 here, and then I'll draw my circle. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
your line is breaking. Your line is breaking.
no, my internet is okay. So can you hear me?
Please.
No, is that, can everybody hear me on the platform? So you have to check you yourself, your internet, okay? If all of them can hear me and you cannot hear me, then it's your side, okay? So now I'm here. So now you multiply this by the 4, and then I'll have my 8 here. So the next thing that I need to do is subtract this number from the 37, okay, because I've used this one to do this. So now I'll pick the 8 from this. So 8 from 37, who can give me the answer? 8 minus 8 from 37.
31. Sir, please.
It's what? 29. Okay, so 29. Okay, so what you do is times 10. So 29 times 10, because we've already multiplied this to this, and we got this. So now the next one is 10 times this will give us what? 290. 10 times this 10 times this will give us what? 290. Okay, we've used the 2 for this, okay, and we had this, and we subtract from this, okay. So the next thing is you multiply the 2 down there, which you already know. So minus 2 times minus 3 will give us minus 2 times minus 3. Who can give me the answer? Positive 6. So plus 6. Okay, so you do add them. So here will be what? 2 what? 9 6. Okay, so 296 is the answer. So if I multiply 8 times 34, the answer will be 296. Is it difficult?
No.
Okay.
Please, should we copy it?
Yeah, you should copy it. So now we are learning so many strategies. So now you will pick the one that is easy for you, okay, and you master it. Okay, so now you remember that the first thing when we started, when we have this number, let's say 37 times 8, like this one, I will tell you can use the break up rule. So break up will give us what? 30 plus what? 7. I hope you remember it, or you forgotten. Do you remember?
I remember.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay, so you can use the same way or this. So you have to master which approach that you can easily work with. So if I'm going to use this time, this will give me 8 times 3 will give me what? 8 3 24, right? So 24. So 24. Okay, then I'll add my 0. Okay, 8 times 7 is what?
You said
8 times 7.
it is 56.
56. So here I'll add plus 56. So either you do this, okay, anyhow you want to do it is the same. Okay, if you do this, here is 6, here is what? 9, here is what? 2. You see that we've gotten the same answer. So we've learned so many things, so you have to always find a way. That's why we have to think. Any question that you receive, you have to think. You don't just look at it and say no, you can't do it. You have to think and look at an easy way out. Okay, so kindly write it down. Okay. Okay, so write it.
Should we write the 40 on top of the
No, no, this one I just was showing you the how to get the reference number. So you want the reference number for the second, which is 37 is closer to what, 40. So that's why I wrote that.
I'm done.
Okay. So if you are done, write these ones down. Try these problems, write them down.
I've written it already.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I finished.
Okay. So all of you are done. Okay, so now let's solve one question then.
Not all of us, I'm not done.
Okay, then write it. So we will solve one question and then we can close for today. Okay. So I'm picking this one, the C, so that we get something 100 and work with it. So I have 94 times 192. Okay, so now we first have to look for the reference number. So you can see that reference number that we can pick to solve this will be what, 100, right? The primary reference number for this is 100, right?
Yes.
Okay, then we look at this side. Okay,
it will be 200.
Okay, so we can multiply by what, 2, right? So times 2 will give us what, 200. Do you get it? So here the reference number we are looking for is 200. Do you get it? So it means when 100 times 2 will give us the 200. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we come here, this one we write what, minus what, 6. Okay,
yes.
Because then when we come here we write what, minus what, 8, right? 192.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be the answer. Then you multiply the 6 by what, the 2, which will give us what, minus what, 12, right?
Yes.
Okay, then when we are done, subtract this from this. So minus 12 from 192. Who can give me the answer?
Sorry, sir.
Minus 12 from 192 is 180.
Minus 12.
Minus 12 from 192 will give us what?
180.
So 180. Okay.
180.
Then you times your 100 here. So you add the zeros to it. 2 zeros. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For the 37 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
The 30 plus 7 plus 8. The one other, you wrote 240 and what number else?
Which one? This one.
No, the one beside it, the one you did after the
This one. Okay. The plus I was doing it down there. So this one I brought them here. Okay. So it's here plus 5 6 56. Okay. Then I added it down there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So now here we multiply the down. So minus 6 times minus 8 will give us minus 6 times minus 8. So you can give me that. It's what?
4,000.
No, I want this one. Then 6 times 8 is what?
12, 12, 12.
6 times 8.
It's 12.
Hey, are you
2
sure?
times 8.
8.
Is it plus or times?
No, times 8. We are here. You know that when you are there, you multiply the what is in the bracket here. So 6 times 40 what? 48. So I'll have my plus 48. Okay. So now you add here will be what? 8. You add here will be what? 4. Okay. Here will be what? 0, 8, what? 1. Right? Hello? Yeah, have you gotten that? Have you gotten that?
Yes. That is the question. The question I have to ask like 100 times 2.
100 times 2. 100 times 2.
Yeah.
We are using 2 reference numbers.
I'm
Okay.
checking if your screen is there.
Can you see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
Yes. Yes. Sir, please, it's like it's fading away to me.
Then check your internet. If the rest can see.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
my question was the 8 is 0 1
Mm-hmm.
18,000.
Now this is what we did.
So we write the 4 that cancelled or we can write
No, it's not 4. It's plus, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the we are adding this to this, okay? So when we multiply negative 6 times negative 8 will give us positive. Okay. So it's plus. Okay. Okay, thank you. It's plus. Okay, so are you all done? Are you all done writing it? Okay, so
Yes, sir.
okay, so now we will end here. Okay, our time is up. We have 2 minutes.
Everybody is going to get this one.
Okay.
So that's how I'm finishing now.
Okay, so if all of you, have you done with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are done, you
Yes,
can.
writing.
Okay, if you are done, then you can leave. Okay, you can leave. We are done with the class. You can leave. Then the rest can keep on writing. So those who want to write the previous one that we've moved from, let me know when we are done with it. I'll go there. But the rest, you can leave. Okay, if you are done with everything and you understand everything, you can leave. Make sure you practice what you've done. Okay.
Will we come tomorrow?
No. You will not come tomorrow. Okay. You will not meet tomorrow. So make sure you do the practice what I've given you. Okay.
Okay.
We are meeting on Monday.
Okay, please, I'm waiting to see you.
You what?
The web.
You want to what?
I mean the web.
The work.
Yes.
Okay.
That is, I can't see it. I can't see it on the screen.
You can't see it on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming.